Have you ever heard a story that sends a chill down your spine, but also warms your heart? Today, I'm going to tell you one such tale. A story from a small, forgotten village about a woman named Miriam and a curse that haunted her family for generations. Story begins in a place where old traditions held more weight than modern laws. Miriam, a young woman with a spirit as bright as the sun, fell in love. Her love was forbidden, a man from a rival family. Their secret meetings were a whispered rebellion against a century-old feud. One fateful evening, under a pale moonlight, they were discovered. In a fit of rage, the village elder, a man known for his harsh words, cast a curse upon Miriam and her lineage. "Your heart's desires," he proclaimed, "will forever turn to ash." The years that followed were bleak. Miriam was married off to a stranger, and the light in her eyes dimmed. She had children, and they had children, but a shadow of misfortune seemed to follow them all. Opportunities would vanish at the last second. Relationships would crumble without reason, and a strange sense of loss permeated their lives. They called it Miriam's sorrow. The family believed they were destined to live under this dark cloud. And with each passing generation, the story of the curse became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Generations later, a young woman named Ilara was born into this family. She grew up hearing the whispers of Miriam's sorrow. She watched her mother sigh over failed ventures and her father grow quiet with disappointment. Unlike the others, Ilara didn't accept this fate. She saw the so-called curse for what it had become, a story they told themselves, a cycle of fear and resignation passed down like a grim inheritance. She believed the real curse wasn't magic, but the weight of a story that robbed her family of hope. Ilara decided to do something no one had dared to do before. She didn't seek a magic spell to break the curse. Instead, she started changing the narrative. She began by celebrating small successes with infectious joy. When her brother got a small promotion, she threw a party. When her cousin's garden yielded its first tomatoes, she declared it a grand harvest. She started a family tradition of writing down one good thing that happened each day and reading them aloud every Sunday. First, her family was skeptical. Some even called her naive. But Ilara's relentless positivity was like a tiny flame in a vast darkness. Slowly, others began to join in. The Sunday readings became a cherished ritual. They started seeing the good that was already there, hidden beneath the shadow of the curse. They began to support each other's dreams, not with fear of failure, but with encouragement. The true turning point came when Ilara decided to start her own small business, a bakery, using her great-great-grandmother Miriam's old recipes. Everyone held their breath, expecting it to fail like so many ventures before. But this time was different. The family didn't just watch from the sidelines. They rallied around her. Her uncle helped fix the old oven. Her cousins helped with deliveries. and her mother helped perfect the recipes. The bakery didn't just survive, it flourished. It became a symbol of their newfound hope. The curse, Mariam's sorrow, was replaced by a new story, Mariam's blessing, a tale of resilience, love, and the power of a family that chose to write its own destiny. Lara didn't break the curse with magic. She dissolved it with love, courage, and the simple, profound act of changing the story. This tale of Aunt Mariam and Ilara reminds us that sometimes the heaviest chains are the ones we forge in our own minds. Lies we tell ourselves have power. By choosing to focus on hope, gratitude, and community, we can break free from the curses of the past and build a brighter future. What stories are you telling yourself? Thanks for watching today. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that make you think. See you next time.